Hey guys, I'm Jahnavi and today I'm featuring Labdhi Vora, who is a state level gymnast. And HSC, she scored 90.90, so that's 91 of course. She has also done her Bharatnatyam, Arangetram in Bharatnatyam. And she's also a good singer, an all-rounder student. And the most important thing about her is that you can see that smile on her face. That smile is there throughout, no matter how much the education pressure is on her or how much stress we all have. But she knows how to deal with it with a smiling face. I've been asking this question to so many people. Not many have been able to answer that how do they stay so calm and relaxed. She has an answer to it. She knows that how important it is to be a hardworking student because not everyone is born smart, and that is what she also says, that we don't belong to very educationally smart backgrounds, yet she did manage to score crazy good score. 91 is crazy good because the highest in Maharashtra was 92. So she'll also be speaking about how hard work can make a huge difference in people's life. So yes, over to Labdhi.
So like from the start I've been a very average student. So when I actually scored 91 in HSC, it was a shock for me. And not that I didn't put in hard work, there was definitely a lot of hard work, but when I was doing that, my aim was not to maybe top the college and like score 91. Oh my god, 91! I had not even thought about it in my wildest dreams. But I did manage to score that, and definitely hard work is very very important, but along with that you have to do smart work as well. So I remember in political science there were a lot of processes like the election process and stuff like that. You can use flow charts for that. They can be very helpful. Then I had logic. For logic it's like another subject like math where there are a lot of sums, so definitely practice can help you a lot. So keep solving the sums that are there in the textbook itself, because HSC people, they are not very creative, they don't come up with new stuff. They generally take stuff from your textbooks itself.
True. That's a good. So about question papers or answer sheets, like you get your answer sheets. So how did you deal with that?
Oh, first thing, throughout the year, I solved a lot of papers. Like, please solve all the past year's question papers. Please solve them all. And so, even if you have your textbook next to you while you are solving the question paper, that's completely fine. But make sure you solve a lot of question papers. Also, along with that, I had solved a lot of papers and I had my answer sheets. Okay. So every time before I left for an exam, I referred to these answer sheets and I looked for the mistakes that I had made, because I had this tendency of making the same mistakes. Like, I used to solve a lot of papers, right? So in papers I had like common mistakes, so I made sure that I looked at those mistakes before going for the exam. That really helped me. Then I had economics. So initially I didn't like economics, even right now I don't like economics, but I managed to score like really well in economics. So economics is a very practical subject. So if you are understanding the concept, it can be really helpful. Also, there were a lot of points in that. So I used to make like an acronym. So in every sub point, the keyword, I used to take the keyword and the first letter of that keyword and like make a word, and I used to remember it. Like, I did that a lot in economics, and that really helped me.
Economics, that's what is needed. Okay, so now with Labdhi, what I have noticed is she's usually very much interested in the subjects. Do you think that helps you score better?
Yeah, so definitely if you are interested in a subject, you actually put in a lot more effort because you love that subject. So that interest really helps us. So make sure you love what you're studying, because you will like studying them.
Yeah, and I think people say that studying is boring, but it can be interesting.
It can be interesting, yes, it can be interesting. Maybe if you want to take a break or something, look up that subtopic on YouTube, look at some interesting videos. You can maybe make your studying a little more exciting by doing something.
And probably every field, some people don't want to study, yet you can make education interesting. Like, for example, my dad was a musician. But that time he used to say history is boring, history is boring. But then after, when he would travel the world, he would tour. When he went to Egypt, he just said that I wish I had studied history better. So everything that you do in every profession, education could be interesting and it could make a difference.
You can make it interesting. That is what our point is. Like,
Yeah. So now there are some questions that I want to ask you because I think you're very well capable of answering them. So Deep Singh asks that how can I prevent fear of marks?
Okay, so one thing that I forgot to mention was when I was, working hard and all, never in my head did I have this aim that, I want to top my college and I want to score this much. Because that kind of pressurizes you. Instead of motivating you at times, it can actually pressurize you and that can be detrimental. So maybe just don't tell yourself that I want to score like 95. Give in your best. Then you maybe end up scoring 96 as well. You never know.
Yeah, so probably
So
she did not
fear
keep
of marks, never tell yourself, okay, I want to reach this mark. I want to, score about 90. I want to score about 95. Just give in your best. If you want to get rid of the fear of marks.
Yeah, and if you think about it in the beginning of the year, that's a different thing. But towards the end of the year, that's not something
towards the end, so definitely if you're thinking about marks, but gone.
there are better things to think about. Yeah, I'm very nervous.
Nervous. So maybe in your breaks, you can do things that you like. So I told you as well. So in my breaks, So at that time, I loved this song Chittiya Kalaiya. So I used to, put earphones and I used to dance on that song. So so you have to, help your body calm down, help your mind calm down when you're studying. So at times these small breaks where you do something that you like and something that diverts your mind can be helpful.
True, yeah.
So that can help you, kind of be a little less anxious and be normal.
Ankur and Day writes, thanks for creating a beautiful video. Expectations and parental pressure has taken a toll on me. So sometimes I feel lonely and helpless. I wonder, will I ever be able to come out of the burden of expectations? So what would you say to that?
In my case, I had a lot of support from my parents. They were the ones who used to tell me, Labdhi, just chill out, come out of the room for some time, let's watch TV. So they were very cool and they helped me stay very calm as well. So, but in case of students whose parents are pressurizing them, I think I would tell the parents that please chill out.
You can show this video to the parents because it really makes a difference if parents are cooperative. And my dad was like, "Arey tujhe nahi padhna hai to mat padh," and that was the reason I would get curious. Why is he telling me not to study? And that's the reason why I used to study probably when I was young.
So at times it's good when your parents come and tell you go study, but then sometimes your parents are like go study, go study, go study.
But yet if you feel pressurized and if you can't tell your parents,
go talk to your parents and tell them, just trust me. I know I have to study, and you just don't have to keep coming and telling me that I have to study. Just tell them aram se politely. They are also telling you because they are worried for you and they actually want you to score well. So don't fight with them and all. Just talk to them and tell them that you will study and you will do well. And so that they trust you.
But the important thing is that you have to maintain that trust. The reason why Labdhi's parents did not ask her was she used to study every single day in her 11th and 12th. So that's the reason why they would be like, chill out, Labdhi. But yeah, once you have to go, I have a real case study of a person, of a boy who scored Sahil. He's doing CA right now. He's cleared, I think, 2 levels of his exams. His parents would always come and, get worried that go and study. And he would call me and say, our parents are pressurizing, मुझे बहुत pressure हो रहा है. तो मैं उसको बोलती थी कि पेरेंट्स को सिर्फ ये बताओ कि यू ट्रस्ट मी फॉर अ वाइल एंड यू नीड अ लिटिल टाइम टू गेन दैट ट्रस्ट. सो इफ योर पेरेंट्स आर कीपिंग अ लॉट ऑफ एक्सपेक्टेशंस, यू कैन नॉट गो एंड चेंज देम. आप उनको नहीं बदल सकते हो. बट फॉर अभी के लिए आई वुड से कि डोंट टेक इट सो मच ऑन योर माइंड, फोकस मोर ऑन योर सेल्फ. और फिर यू स्टार्ट वर्किंग इन अ वे कि आपके पेरेंट्स खुद आप पर ट्रस्ट करें. दे विल नॉट कीप एनी बर्डन नॉर एनी. राइट नाउ द सेम बॉय, देयर his parents are just like Labdhi's parents. अरे यार थोड़ा ब्रेक ले ले, थोड़ा comfort. So parents will change if you change. You can take the initiative. How do you revise in a week's time? For example, if you have a week's time left, someone has asked me.
So I made like notes earlier, so at the end, like just 1 week prior to the exam, I just had to revise those notes. Your notes can really help you. You know, referring to notes that these classes provide, you can definitely refer to them as well. But if you made your own notes, that is really helpful.
Okay, so someone asks, I'm going to give my 10th standard board exams this year, 2017. I got 30 to 40% in my mock. Please advise me how to study. There are only 20 days left, but ye Feb 17 ko tha, so there are only 10 days left for exams. So 30-40% will. There are, and yes, there's also one more comment which says that I just want 70% marks. So in that case, what would you advise?
Okay, if you know that your goal is only 70%, like that is okay, fine. If that's your goal, then but you will still have to study well if you've not studied throughout the year. I don't know how to answer this question. It's so weird.
If your goal is 70%, I think you can increase your goal. 70% to last minute पढ़ के भी मिल सकता है, I think.
It is very easy to score in HGC. So if you want 70, तो भाई मिल जाएगा.
Okay, and any tips on how do you write a paper and?
Underline. I think I used to underline.
For HSC boards.
Yeah, for HSC it's good if you underline. So at the end, if you have like 5-7 minutes left, along with reading your paper, you can underline as well. That kind of the examiner really likes it when it's easy for them, you know, if you underline the keywords. And also, please have a watch with you at all times. So I remember before my psychology paper, I forgot a watch. So I actually bought a new one because to keep a check on time is very, very important. Because at times you might just get carried away while writing an answer. So if you have like your watch next to you, so keep your watch.
And how did you do psychology? Like, did you by heart definitions or?
Yeah, definitions, yes. But everything in psychology, please understand it first. Psychology again is a very, very practical subject. So understand it, and then I made acronyms for psych also, I think. Yeah. For those long answers, wherever you have long answers, be it history, political science or economics, these acronyms can be very, very helpful because like 10 points you can remember like in one word. So
that's perfect. And yeah, so I hope that it helps you guys. And staying calm is, I think, the most important thing because there were many people I'm sure there were many people as prepared as Labdhi was. But one thing that got her a bit ahead of all of them was, I'm sure she was relaxed when she was writing a paper.
Yeah, I was like, even before, you know, leaving for the paper, I remember I was so chilled out. Like, I gave a nice hug to my mom and I used to leave.
Yeah, so the more chilled you are, and don't get worried about, oh shit, मुझे tension हो रहा है, इसके लिए मुझे tension हो रहा है, उस चीज़ की चिंता मत कीजिए. If you're prepared this much and if another person is prepared this much, but if you're relaxed, you're going to be here.
Don't talk to your friends before the exam. If you like get worked up with, you know, when you get to know someone else has studied a lot, like don't talk to them before the exam, don't talk to them.
That's scary. Yeah, and sometimes they're less prepared than you are.
Yeah.
And yet, because I remember मेरे economics paper के बाद, people were saying, अरे तूने ये लिखा, अबे तूने ऐसा किया, अरे तूने वैसा किया, and I got so worried.
After the paper, don't talk to your friends. That's the best
And
part.
literally most of my friends, जिन लोग ने बोला तूने ऐसा किया, they got 80-85 marks, and I could easily score much more than them. So वो फोकट में tension, and that tension carries forward to the other subject.
For the next paper.
So that's very important. And yeah, stay calm. This is a live example.
Stay calm.
That is what will get you ahead of most other people. क्योंकि preparations तो आप 100 करोगे, 100 से ज़्यादा you can't prepare more. But if you are calm and relaxed, it's gonna
Also,
help.
please do like a few breathing exercises before the paper. Okay, it really helps because it calms down your body. So like, just
What do you do?
nice breathe in, breathe out.
Okay.
I did that. I do that even today, like before an exam. And if you like believe in God and something, like, you can pray. It's all right. There's nothing wrong.
Yeah,
if you do believe.
I pray before the paper, after the paper, before getting the results, even though the results लिख दिया होता है. But yeah, it's fun. Keeping faith reduces fear.
Yeah, at times it can help you as well.
So even if you don't have faith, pray to your own self. अपने mind को pray करो. I'm praying to my brain because you know the brain exists. So you can pray to your brain कि dear brain, मैं पूजा करती हूँ, ये चढ़ाती हूँ, वो चढ़ाती हूँ, please अच्छे से याद दिलवाना. So I hope this session is enlightening for you.
Yeah, I hope it really
Because after all, staying calm is what matters. And exam, as I said, it's not about the content, it's about the context. We are taught about the content of the exam कि हमको क्या लिखना है वो पढ़ाते हैं, but how to deal with exam, most of the education system doesn't deal with it. And basically the concept of exam is how will you deal with challenges in your life, or whatever you've learned, how will you deal with it. And that is what we are not taught how to do. So this session is, I hope that teaches you that particular thing, and I hope that it helps you guys.
Stay calm, stay cool, and all the best.
And if you're worried, just remember the smile that she has, big one. So see you guys. Bye.